Hello and welcome to Namma Showstopper, a very special and stylish show on the Bangalore Fashion Week. I'm Srishti. July 2009 will be remembered in Bengaluru's history as the day when Namma city finally joined the global fashion circuit. Yes, the Bangalore Fashion Week was set in motion on Thursday, but not without some controversy, confusion and chaos.
Namma city has waited long for a fashion week of its own. And the day was finally here when the city joined the likes of Paris, Milan and Mumbai. Those who had made their way to be a part of the event had to wait a little longer. After a slight delay, the event finally got underway 2 hours behind schedule. But there was high drama even before the models took the ramp. Moments before the show, leading choreographer and fashion consultant Gautam Pawate decided to storm out from the event. While the organizers maintained that the choreographer had walked out due to personal reasons, Gautam Pawate, who was also a member of the Bangalore Fashion Week Advisory Board, cited lack of professionalism and experience as the reason behind his decision.
A lot of things didn't come in on time, and the management was not around when we needed to ask them if things had to be organized and things like that. That's one thing that started off. And also a lot of models came up to me and asked, they were asking me about the agreement and the number of shows, which we didn't have the details of that, so we couldn't give them an answer on that. And finally we didn't have helpers backstage. There was no MC booked. Then we had to make our phone calls. I had to bring in my whole team to support the event, and yes, Bangalore Fashion Week, and we were all for it and to support it. So the entire team came in and we started taking a little firm ground on getting a few things done directly. But the management was never around when we needed them. They were busy with handling I don't know what issues, but they were never there to help us with anything.
Controversies aside, the focus was back on the 32 designers showcasing their collections at the event. Like most fashion weeks, there was bound to be a wide array of fabrics, motifs and trends on offer. While a few of them were looking to make a style statement, some designers like Zubin Vakil were eager to push boundaries and set new trends.
Fashion is not fashion unless it's got power to stop traffic, is because I'm totally against simple fashion. I don't like something very simple. Even if it is simple, a dress can be simple, but it can still have that one touch of whim, the whimsical element, which actually makes it stand out. So I am striving to get off every kind of simplicity from the dress of the woman, because I never endorsed anything that is very plain or very asexual or very vegetative. Fashion should have that little touch of sensuality. That sex appeal is very important, that sauciness is very important. That is what I meant.
Okay, what is the kind of fabric you like working with the most?
I love georgettes. I love stretch jersey fabrics. I love chiffons. These are the fabrics I really enjoy working it, apart from silks, because silks you can really texture them very well.
Another prominent collection that was on offer was that of Hyderabad-based designer Neelam Ashley, whose lineup was inspired by Persian princesses.
The theme for my collection is a Persian princess. She's getting ready for a journey to India. So she gets into a lot of fabrics and motifs of India, and she's just packing her bags to explore India. So it's all those kind of colors, those kind of motifs, but it has those that Persian look in it. It has the cuts are all very international. So I have Persian blue, I have royal blue, I have gold, antique as my color palette.
NEWS9 report.
Controversies and delays aside, the Bangalore Fashion Week finally got underway at the Otera. Presenting the first act were designer duo of Abhi Rahul from New Delhi. Our correspondent Payal caught up with the two designers who were presenting the autumn-winter collection titled Definitely Maybe.
I'm joined here by Abhi and Rahul, whose label is Abhi Rahul, and I'm standing in between these two. Let's go over to them and ask them about their collection, which is the very first to be showcased here at the Bangalore Fashion Week. So tell us, Abhi, tell us a bit about your collection.
The collection calls Definitely Maybe. It signifies the visual barrier. It means that we kind of conceal something to ourselves and let the other thing go to the public or the whole lot of people around us. So it's something you kind of keeping to yourself and something you're revealing to us, to other people. This is the whole look will be.
Okay, and if we can ask Rahul, Rahul, tell us what do you think is really unique about your collection?
I think the unique thing which we got in our collection is we played around with a lot of colors because we believe our contemporary women, they have like a lot of shades within them. When they are in the house, they have their different mood. When they step out to their office, they have their different mood. They go to club, they have different mood. But they don't reveal everything to everywhere. When they're in club, they don't reveal what they are in the household. So we clubbed in a lot of different kind of intertwining motifs in our dresses. So we doing all the dresses. Some of them are very sexy, some of them are very slutty, some of them are very official. So you can understand, different mood of a different woman. When she is in household, she like to be very calm. So we clubbed in white. And when she's in a club, she wants to be in a darker color. So purple, blacks, and all those colors. When she is going out for a walk in the evening on the street, she wants attention. So all the bright colors comes in round about like 4 to 5 o'clock when she's walking openly, freely from all the tension on the weekend. So here we are celebrating the moods of a contemporary woman these days. So this is a unique thing which we think we are clubbed in and we're showcasing at Bangalore Fashion Week.
Abhi, could you tell us where do you personally draw your inspirations from?
Oh, inspiration can be drawn from everyday life. It can be drawn from everywhere. I mean, you just get inspired by anything. That's not important that you have to go to particular place to get inspired. We get the inspiration from daily life.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for talking to us. That was the designer duo, Abhi Rahul, who were speaking to us, whose collection is a bit slutty, a bit contemporary for the household. They've got a little bit of everything for the perfect woman. With camera person Abu Bakr Siddiq, this is Payal for News 9.
Well, if Abhi Rahul's collection was anything to go by, we have a very hot week ahead of us. Let's slip into a break here and we will be back shortly with more from day one of the Bangalore Fashion Week. Welcome back. Over 60 models will take part at this glamorous event over 4 days. Now that's some hard work. We chatted up with one of these glamorous ladies, Abs, who is also the showstopper for the collection of designer Tejas Gandhi. Jalwa,
Jalwa, जिस्मों का है ये जलवा, इसमों का है ये जलवा, शोहरत भी है ये जलवा, मकसद भी है ये जलवा.
I've caught up with a few models backstage and now they're going to reveal to me some interesting facts about their life. With me I have Abs, she's a showstopper for Mr. Tejas Gandhi. Okay, now first tell me about Bangalore Fashion Week. How do you say about that?
Oh, it's really interesting. It's exciting. It's for the first time. It's got its own teething period and everything seems so nice and new. It's lovely, yeah.
Have you showstopped for any other designer before this?
Not really. Yeah, this is exciting because it's the first time. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a few questions. All right, you're going to answer me spontaneously. Don't take too much time. All right. Okay. So first, tell me, how did you start off as a model?
Oh, well, to be honest, I'm a dentist, I'm a dental surgeon, and modeling comes as a passion to me, and I love walking the ramp, and so I'm here. Yes, it's great. Yeah.
Okay, any fashion week fun you can actually think of? Any stories, interesting facts that you could tell me about?
Oh, there are lots of them. We like so many girls. We're all staying together, and each day we like 10:30 in the corridor, and we have so much to chit chat. We're up to like 3:30, and it's interesting. Everybody's like got so many stories. That's nice.
Yeah, can you tell me one?
Oh, we're all from different places, and everybody's sharing their experiences and all different some exciting stuff to the other, and there are lots of them. It's nice. Yeah.
Okay, what is the most stressful aspect of a fashion week?
Waiting for the rehearsals and for the fittings, and just getting them all properly. But I think that's also the fun aspect of it. Yes, it's nice.
Any fun thing that you can think of about the fashion week?
The music, it's really nice. It really peps you up, and you feel like, okay, now this is the time when you go walk and you do it. Yeah.
Okay, so what are your hobbies otherwise, your talents, hidden talents that people don't know much about?
Oh, I'm a very good dental surgeon with a very nice smile. You can see that.
Alright, so any model that you really look up to?
Lots of them, but I like Jessie and a few other. Carol, she's good, yeah.
So as a model, I think there's a lot of restriction on your diet. What do you usually eat?
Yes, actually, but here they've been really lenient, and they've been serving us very nice breakfast, lunch and dinner, and we're having a good time here. Yes, we're all enjoying, yes.
Okay, name one of your favorite designers.
Tejas, of course.
That's being very diplomatic. Otherwise, which is the designer you would like to work with?
I think everybody's really put in very good inputs, and I like most of the dresses which are here, and I think everybody's a winner at the end of the day, and I really like all of them. I think the collection is really nice. Yeah.
All right, Alps, what is your favorite phrase that you commonly use all the time?
Smile always, be successful. Yeah.
Okay. Your greatest achievement till date?
As a dentist, I'm an implantologist. As a model, Bangalore Fashion Week.
Alright, what is your staple diet? What do you normally eat?
I'm a hardcore vegetarian. I have heavy breakfast, good lunch, and a little mild dinner. Yeah.
Okay. What do you consider as the most commonly widespread misconception about models?
They are too bitchy, and they're too snobbish, and they're too attitudey. And no, I feel that we are also quite warm and humble, and we gel quite well, yeah.
Thank you so much. So that was Miss Alps for you. Well, I'll be catching up more models right here for you at the Bangalore Fashion Week.
Wow, these models do look really hot on the ramp. But it's not just the designers who make them look good with their chic attires. Stylists and makeup artists make sure that these men and women set the ramp on fire. We spoke to Gauri Kapoor, one of the leading fashion stylists from Number City.
I have with me the face behind all those beautiful, stunning faces of the Bangalore Fashion Week models, Miss Gauri Kapoor. Well, Miss Gauri Kapoor, tell us, what do you have to say about Bangalore Fashion Week and all the preparation, all the hectic schedule that you've been up with lately?
It's been absolutely crazy, but I think it's going really well right now. And we're starting off with two very talented designers, Abhi and Rahul and Zubin. And we've just been working on the looks, and we've got these fabulous, very innovative headgears that we're working on. And Abhi and Rahul have these eccentric flowers that we're going to fix on the hair, and Zubin's made some elaborate hair pieces with fabrics and wires and a bird cage. I mean, you'd actually see that. It's really, really interesting. So it's fun working on designers who are so talented, and I feel finally Bangalore's arrived. So,
any particular hairstyle that we're going to see a lot of times in this fashion show?
We honestly have different hairstyles, so I can't really say that you're going to see one thing. We're sticking to maybe a lot of curls, soft curls. We're sticking to a torso look. We're sticking to chignons. So that's pretty much predominant in the entire look, and very high elaborate hairdos. Now that depends on what the designer's portraying in terms of the pret line that they're coming up with, and if it fits into that, if they want it really elaborate, that's how we're doing it. If they want it very chic, and a lot of headgears, I think we're seeing a lot of headgears, and that's what is going to make every designer stand out from the other.
Any particular hair color for the season?
Not particularly. I think it's chocolate, honey, and blonde.
Chocolate, honey, and blonde.
My favorite color.
How do you, I mean, a particular designer has a particular theme, right? So how do you come up with such ideas? And
Well, honestly, it's two creative people who sit together and I need to understand what the designer really needs, and then I give in my inputs, and then we work out a look. And obviously we also have to keep in mind, because we have 9 shows in a day, so we can't drastically change everything, but how to, make every designer look completely versatile, as well as give them the independent look. Now that's a big challenge, and that's what we've been working on from the past, I think, 3 days now. And today's the first day where everything's falling into place, so fingers crossed.
so as a makeup artist, what do you look for in your face?
I think it's about the features, the skin, the height, and the attitude. That's pretty much it. And when you look at, it's the whole persona that really falls into place. But in terms of face, yes, the features for sure, the eyes.
Yeah, tell us about what is the look of the season. Is it loud or is it subtle? What is it?
I think it's very subtle, very subtle. Very subtle with just a hint of color, and that's what we're doing for Zubin's look as well. I mean, we're doing it for both. Abhi and Rahul, we've given them color on the eyes, and for Zubin, we've given him color on the lips. So it's completely nude with just color on the lips. So it really depends on what falls into place and what complements, which look complements which outfit.
What about to everyone watching the show? What would you want to suggest them?
Everyone watching the show, I think we really need feedback. I think it's been a tremendous journey to come all this way up against all odds and to put the show together. And we're trying to bring in as much glamour on the international front, and in terms of sticking by the international theme rather, not the international front.
Okay, Ms. Gauri Kapoor, talking about you, what is your personal style?
My personal style is very chic, very elegant, but still funky, and loads of attitude.
What do you think Bangalore should dress up? I mean, they are already a stylish lot, but do you suggest anything?
That's what I said. I think you really need to stick to your individuality, but also bring in the funk, the chicness, the elegance. I mean, it really depends on what's your personality. So I really can't say what you could bring in, but I think bring in a lot of color. That's my statement.
Thank you so much. So that was Ms. Gauri Kapoor for you. So we expect a lot of funk, a lot of style right there at the ramp. So all of you keep watching NEWS9.
There's more to come from the Bangalore Fashion Week, so stay tuned to NEWS9. Thanks for staying with NEWS9. He started his career with a garment manufacturing company and went on to design costumes for TV shows. From then on, Kolkata-based designer Tejas Gandhi has come a long way and is here to present his collection on day 1 of the Fashion Week.
Me, Mr. Tejas Gandhi, who will be showcasing his unique collection, Amphitrati, right here at Bangalore Fashion Week. So, Mr. Tejas, first of all, tell us about this unique collection name.
This Amphitrati is actually based on a character from Greek mythology, and it's about sea goddesses of Greek. She is a character actually who was very simple, soft, docile kind of a character. It's married to god of sea and water. She actually transforms because of husband's flirty character. She transforms into absolutely angry and jealous woman. So in this collection, I've showed the character actually, and not very Greek stuff. We just have a little bit of a touch of music and styling, a little bit of Greek element, and rest everything is like very wearable stuff. And the kind of texture that I've used is called mesh, which is like the complex character, which symbolize the complex character, and it's a very unique different way of doing an embroidery, which is not very flashy, not with stones or a lot of flowers or anything. It's just the texture kind of embroidery that we have. And I have a lot of colors which are like black and white. Then I have greens, shades of greens, purples, few browns and greys.
Alright, Mr. Tejas, you were telling me that you've also used something called a sari, which can be used and reused in different ways. Yes. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I have ready-to-wear saris. They are made in such a way because today's woman, everybody's working, and our lifestyle has been like that we are always running from one place to another. After office, if you want to go for a party or a wedding or something, for females it gets little difficult to go home and then drape a sari and then go. So this is a very simplification of a sari, which looks absolutely like a sari, and if you want to drape it in a different way, it becomes a Western outfit, like a gown kind of a feel. So you can wear it for any other party. So it's like multi-usable garment.
Alright, we will surely look forward to that one. Now tell us, you're basically from Calcutta. What do you have to say about Bangalore fashion?
Bangalore fashion, I think Bangalore is one of the most happening places in India, and we have a lot of young people all around. So fashion, it is not just for mature people or rich people or anything. Nowadays fashion is something which everybody wants to try them. Everybody is like here everything is very happening, and the way whole Bangalore Fashion Week has started, and the way I was communicating with them, I think it's one of the very smoothest show I'll be having this time.
Alright, so tell us a little bit about your journey as a designer.
Okay, a journey as a designer. I actually started my career with I assisted Kiran Uttam Ghosh, and then I started doing couple of TV serials, like designing for TV serials. I've done Z TV serial that was like long back, almost like 8-9 years back, and that time the serial is not like typical Saas Bahu thing. No, it was not like that. It was about it was more like a James Bond kind of a character. These people who are working for government, but they were not the proper commandos or army people. They are like secret agents kind of thing. So the costumes and things which I had to do was very interesting. We had to do a lot of different kind of clothes for different, because they were having shooting in a lot of different places all around India, also out of India. They had shooting in Russia also. So I had to design a lot of interesting actors. I designed Nasruddin Shah, Irfan Khan, Meeta Vashisht, Benjamin Gilani. Then there were a lot of other actors also, a lot of theatre people, and we had a lot of different directors also. So that was very interesting. And after that I started my own label. I've been doing a couple of styling also for a lot of ads in Calcutta. I've done PC Chandras and a lot of these small stuff.
Okay, any particular person you draw your inspiration from, any Indian designer?
I think we have a lot of talent here in India, and I think each and every time when I see a new designer with a new collection, it really inspires me. It gives me boost that yes, India has a lot of caliber, we can do a lot of things, and it gives me more boost, so I also try to do something very interesting.
Okay, tell us one thing. What do you think before your models walk on ramp?
I just think that my show goes good, absolutely perfect, no mess happens. Rest I don't think so we really need to worry much, because everything has been so smooth with me. I am very happy.
Alright, thank you so much. So that was Mr. Tejas for you. Have with me.
If you thought that designers were inspired only by Greece or Persia, now where our very own Indian culture was also an inspiration. We leave you with the Ras Leela. That's all we have on the show tonight, but keep watching News 9 as we continue the coverage of the Fashion Week. Goodbye.
Jalva.